Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to VE Universe. I'm your humble host, Victor V, bringing to you another amazing video. Today, we are going to talk about the merger between Astra, which is a space tourism adventure, a launch company. They will be merging with blank check company, Holicity. So first, we're going to talk about the service and products. We're going to talk about the merge news. And finally, we'll be hearing from the young CEO, Chris Kemp. So now, before we get deep into the video, why don't we talk a little bit about Astra? My YouTube analytics shows that over 75% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel yet. So please press on the red juicy subscribe button and smash the bell icon to be notified anytime I upload a new video. So Astra, this is, a rocket builder. It's a launch vehicle, company. It was founded in 2016. It was founded by Chris Kemp and Adam London, and the headquarters is in Alameda, California. So now let's go deep into their product and services. So we are right in front of the website of Astra, as you can see. And if we head over to services, so just so you know, they build rockets, satellites, and they also provide the service. So they have, they're coming from two fronts, product and services. So as you can see right now, the first product that they have, or the first service they offer, is satellite delivering services. Okay? And then secondly, we have dedicated launch services. So, they came up as, providing a reliable, dedicated, trustworthy, satellite service and launch services. So that's the two products that you will see from, Astra. And just so you know, space aviation is now in the trend. You can see the likes of Virgin Galactic, and they are all trying to get into Curtis Wood, space aviation ETF. So this is some sort of, a big news for Astra as well as Holicity. So the merger is expected to, close, in the second quarter. But let's just wait. Why don't we dive over to, let's get over to CNBC, and we're also going to check Investors Place to see exactly what will be happening. And you should also know, right now it will be listing in NASDAQ under the ticker symbol HOL. And what will happen is that after the merger, that symbol will now change to Astra ticker symbol, which is ASTR. But not wasting most of the time, let's bounce to CNBC. To learn how to invest in the stock market like a pro, I mean like a real pro, enroll to my online course today, which is called Growing Well with Stocks. The link is in the description below. See. So here we have CNBC, rocket builder Astra to go public via Spac at 2.1 billion valuation after reaching space last month. So you can see clearly here, the rocket builder Astra is merging with special purpose acquisition company Holicity to go public in a deal that values the rocket company at a 2.1 billion enterprise value. Again, Astra will list on the NASDAQ under the ticker symbol ASTR when the space deal closes, which is expected in the second quarter. So again, the ticker symbol will change, something to take into consideration. And finally, let's head over. Finally, let's head over to, we are now right in front of Investors Place. So again, HOL, that's the ticker symbol of Holicity. So if you are looking to buy this Spac right now, you are looking for ticker symbol HOL. So Holicity shares rocket on Astra Space Spac merger. So SPACs and space are the hot topics fueling the blank check firm shares this morning. So again, it all comes down to that same news that we are talking about. So now, why don't we do some data analysis, fundamental and technical? To do that, we're going to head over to Google. It's simple. Just go to Google, type in the ticker symbol HOL and see what comes up. So as you can see, at the moment, if you want to buy this share, it's listed as NASDAQ with the ticker symbol HOL. Okay, so what's the market cap? The market cap is sitting right now 695.62 million. After the merge, it will bump up to 2.1 billion. So look at the 62-week, look at the 52-week low and high. It came from $9.52 when it was the unit, and then now it went right up to 20. But at this point, it's sitting at 18.55. Is it still a good time to buy? I would say yes, it is still a good time to buy. Just a quick disclaimer. I already bought lots of stuff of HOL. So I came in big. I mean really big. So that's the technical analysis. That's what you're expecting to see. If you want to buy this, go in for HOL. Again, the videos that I'm producing, these are for educational and entertainment purpose only. If you want to invest in the stock market, grab the knowledge, get educated, seek financial advice, because anytime you're getting to the stock market, you are investing at your own risk. So do your DD, your due diligence. So finally, we will be hearing from the CEO, Chris Kemp. He will tell us exactly what the company is all about and what investors should expect. So now, let's head over and listen to Chris Kemp. To know and understand which stock to buy, which is fundamental analysis, to also know when to sell the stock, which is technical analysis, plus one-on-one phone call with me and a portfolio update, join my Patreon group. Link in the description below.
Back this morning that's going to attract a lot of interest. Rocket startup Astra announcing this morning that it is going public through a SPAC. The California-based rocket builder is combining with blank check company Holicity, which is sponsored by Hendril Corporations, led by Craig McCraw. Previous major investors in the company include Mark Benioff and Eric Schmidt. The implied enterprise value from the transaction is $2.1 billion, and it's expected to close in the second quarter. Joining us right now, first on CNBC to talk all about it, is Astra founder, chairman, and CEO Chris Kemp. Good morning to you. Congratulations on effectively going public through this SPAC vehicle. Investors are now going to have an opportunity to buy in to Astra more broadly. The question I would ask you is, as investors think about this space, there's a double entendre there, as you can tell, how do you think they should think about what you're doing compared to where SpaceX is, for example, or where a Virgin Galactic is, for example, given that those are sort of two of the most widely understood, to the extent that they're even understood, businesses out there?
Astra's focused on the Earth. We're focused on this trillion-dollar space economy that is helping connect our planet, observe, and improve life here on Earth. There's hundreds of companies that have formed over the past decade that are building small satellites that are increasingly providing new capabilities in low Earth orbit. We're entirely focused on this market to enable this new wave of innovation around Earth to help improve our planet.
So you want to be doing daily launches, as I understand it, starting by 2025. We just reported that SpaceX is hoping to have some putting people into space literally this year. How do you think about the competition right now and those that are out there that appear to have appear to be ahead?
Well, SpaceX has giant rockets, and with the Falcon 9 and the Starship, it is by far the most efficient way to get a lot of stuff to one place in space. We're seeing hundreds of companies that want to get from anywhere on Earth to anywhere in space on their schedule, not wait years to get a lot of things to one place. And so we're really focused on building a much smaller rocket produced in much higher volume, launched from a much larger number of locations here on Earth to serve this market that is focused here in low Earth orbit.
What if you could? Who do you think of as your competition?
Well, there are a few companies that we really admire. Rocket Lab was really the first company to get to space a couple of years ago. While it's taken them a long time to increase their launch rate, we're planning on getting to monthly launch cadence later this year and really quickly scaling from weekly, bi-weekly, up to daily launches starting as early as 2025.
Can you speak to just the SPAC phenomenon? It's something I think we're all trying to understand, why you decided the SPAC approach versus going public through an IPO. Do you think you could have gone public through an IPO traditionally right now?
Well, I think what's exciting about this transaction is the speed with which we're able to bring the company. We just achieved our first orbital capability a few weeks ago, back at the end of December. The company was only formed back in 2016, and the velocity with which we've been able to form the company, build and iterate implies that we have $150 million of revenue, over 50 launches already booked. This was the fastest way for us to not only raise over $500 million of capital, but also reach public markets. And so it's in line with our values, which is let's take the most efficient path here. And SPACs, I think, are a fantastic way to combine that later stage financing and access to public markets in one big transaction. And that's what we've been able to do here.
How quickly should investors be able to measure your success? Because this seems to me to be a much longer term bet for investors than a lot of other types of businesses.
Well, we'll be putting our first commercial payload in orbit this summer, and then later this year we'll begin monthly launch operations. So I think investors will see Astra will execute this year like we executed last year and the year before, with a ferocious focus on our customers. And we have over 50 launches already under contract. So we're going to be working very hard to begin delivering for our customers and really increasing our revenues and building out the factory here and launch operations.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we just heard from the CEO, Chris Kemp. So what's your thought? I think it's a good company. They are coming up with smaller size rockets, so which means the frequency going to space will be high, rather than waiting for the big fish, the big guns like Virgin Galactic with huge rocket and launch, or SpaceX with huge rocket and launches. In their case, they have small size satellites with high frequencies, so you can see them moving to space in months after months instead of waiting after 3 or 5 years. So again, I think they have potential. Drop me a comment below. What do you think? If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel, share, like. Until then, I will see you on the next video. Have a nice day. Goodbye now.